Chief Murder. And the two of them behind me. And I go left and right and zigzag.
Like I
can laugh now, you know. And when I got to a particular point in the middle of the road where vehicles started coming now, they turned back.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
Yes, I've been missing you, yeah. From missing down on my yard and I watch this. Me I sit down and you know me I say this. Me I sit down and me I say this. Yo, you don't know it's B Sizzle and B, C, the beautiful B, and you don't know we are here live and in living color. You don't know.
Guys,
it's been a while. We're trying to make it better. But please understand. Please understand. It's not been easy.
Yes, it's not been easy, but we are working on a method. Yes, we are working on it. Let's just put it at that.
My madness.
Yeah. Yes, but we're working on it. But guys, thank you so very much for all of you who continue to message us and leave us comments
and support us on other platforms.
On other platforms as well. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram at Basilia B Cuff and Valiant Cufflinks. We're also over on TikTok, right? TikTok. Okay. Stuff from the Cuffs. I'm on Twitter, but I hardly use Twitter. Basilia B Cuff. On TikTok, Basilia B Cuff, BMC Valiant, and Stuff from the Cuffs. We're on TikTok as well. We have a couples page, which is growing, and we're very excited about that. And of course, right here on YouTube. And you know, we're always so very happy when we run into our cufflinks on the road, same way. So very excited. So welcome back to another video, guys. It's been a while, but we're here. And we're very, very happy to see you.
And for those who are new, we bring the fire. We're fun, inspirational, real, and educational. And we are a part of the Cufflinks family. Tenants in the building!
So Brian is going to work and I'm getting ready to work out. But you know, we said we had to.
So working in and working out.
Yes, yeah? So we had to stop to make a quick video before we go on about our day, because our days get very busy and very hectic. But you know, we are so thankful that you continue to stick with us. Thank you.
Alright, so this one, as you see, is a story time about how they nearly held me up, and I don't know what else would have possibly happened if it wasn't for the goodness of God. And it's all her fault.
No, you did want a woman. You did want a woman.
No, but it wasn't a want.
He was waiting on me, guys.
It wasn't a woman's situation.
What was it?
You were going to an event and I was accompanying you. It's not because I want you. You see,
so
when you take your kindness for weakness, I was being kind. I was supporting her at an event in the country.
No, you want a man, so.
No.
But I'm thankful to God. So let's tell the story. Tell the story.
Yeah, but you're making it wrong. I don't want to tell the story again if you're going to tell it wrong. You're misrepresenting the facts.
No, I'm not.
Guys.
I'm not.
Family. Cufflinks. Here is how it went.
Yes. Once upon a time.
There were 3 little wolves.
Many years ago.
Alright.
There was a young man
who
wanted a young woman. A joke, go.
Basilia had an event in somewhere in the country.
Yeah.
And I was in Spanish Town. She was coming from work, which was in Kingston, and she asked me to accompany her. Right?
Were we married?
No.
Okay.
She asked me to accompany her. And I said, sure, no problem. I'll meet you in Spanish Town, because she would have to come down that road and go to the highway, and then we would head to wherever. I think it was about 7 o'clock or later, because it was dark. And
It would have been after 7 because I would have gotten off work at 7 from U Connection.
It was a Saturday.
Yeah.
See, I never remember that. And so let's say about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I was in Spanish Town and I was waiting for her at the roundabout. Now, it's a roundabout that is beside a particular community which has been said to have some persons of
Questionable
questionable
character.
character. Yeah, because I'm not styling no community.
Right.
Every community has good people. And I was at the roundabout and no, I was waiting at home and she messaged and said leave out now and meet you there. So I said alright. She leaving
No,
out.
babe.
I
It's
work out
you
the
say
time.
you're going to meet me out there because
Right,
of
no,
the
but
time.
you tell me when to leave out
Right.
so that I would meet you. So I gave her enough time. I worked out what I think would be an appropriate time. I didn't want her to wait because she was going straight to the event. So I went out there and I was waiting. I think I took a taxi and I stood up at the roundabout waiting. Now I took out my phone and I was scrolling through social media. I don't remember, I think it was a BlackBerry at that time. And I was scrolling on possibly Hi5 for those who are
No,
aware
man.
of
Facebook
Hi5.
did reach, man.
Possibly Facebook, I don't remember. And I was scrolling. Now, I always tell people to be careful on the road, especially her. I would tell her when you go on the road, the minute you go on the road, you put your phone on vibrate and you put it up. You need to have your wits about you. You need to be looking left, right, center. And I don't know how it slipped me that night. And I was there and I was on the phone. And I heard a rustling in the bushes. Turned around, I didn't see anything, but I remembered to put up my phone. So I put up my phone now in my bag. And I turned and I was looking around. I was very, 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 very cautious now because of that sound I heard. I heard the rustling behind me again. I turned and I looked. And I look. I saw 2 eyes looking out at me. So I said, no man. And I looked over the next side and I saw 2 more eyes looking out at me. In bushes, guys, nothing but eyes. And I'm like, no. So I turned to them and I started backing out into the road. Then I heard, yo boy, come here! And I saw one come out of that side and one come out of that side and the 2 of them are heading towards me. I turned in the middle of the roundabout. Both couldn't catch me. A Safa couldn't catch me. Nobody couldn't hold me. And that was me, high knees. Thief! Murder! Thief! Murder!
We can't laugh, no.
And I remembered everything I would tell everybody. If something like that happens, take the middle of the road. You ever watch show when people run straight to the bushes?
Yeah, they're not going to come into the middle of the road with all the lights.
Middle of the road. I was heading down the middle of the road.
Like Maroon 5 alligator.
I can't laugh now, you know. And when I got to a particular point in the middle of the road where vehicles started coming now, they turned back. And they turned back and they ran into the bushes. My heart.
Guys?
Tear. And I kept walking straight in the middle of the road looking behind me, even after they were gone. And eventually I saw the car coming. And she stopped and she was like,
I was wondering what animal sweats, you know, guys? Him wet, because Brian sweats easily. So, you know, with all that adrenaline, he must sweat right now. All that adrenaline and all, he was sweating wet. And I'm looking at him like, what happened?
say, you what? You make me come out here, man, you only hold me up.
He never made like that. But if jump in a car, I tell you, is the quickest I ever see Brian jump in the car. Usually he would come in the driver's seat. No, my man had no time. Jump in the car, lock the car, and zoops. We were gone. And you know, I was so frightened when he told me what happened, because in my head it would have been my fault. In my head it would have been my fault. But I'm also saying to him, why would you stand up there in the dark? Why would you stand up there in the dark?
Yeah, I wasn't even standing where a light was, guys.
He was standing in the dark. And I'm
really didn't, I don't know what happened that day.
Listen, Brian is very vigilant and very paranoid sometimes. So that totally took me by surprise. When in paranoid, in a good way, totally took me by surprise. And when he told me he was on his phone, I was like,
Yeah, I don't know what happened that day, trust me.
I don't know. But, I mean, we're thankful.
And here's the funniest part about the story. The next week, when I was going back to work, so that's Saturday, so Monday morning when I was going back to work, the taxi, what I used to travel with, they were telling a story about something that happened exactly where I was standing. So apparently, 2 men were shot and killed right out at that same spot. So when I heard that now, I started listening now. An off-duty policeman stopped right around that roundabout, and he came out of his car and 2 men approached him to help, and then they tried to hold him up, and he was armed, and he didn't let them know that he was armed. He gave them his phone and whatever, and they turned and they were heading back into the bushes, and he did what he did, and he got the both of them, and that was it for them. And in my mind to this very day, undoubtedly, is the same 2 guys who saw another opportunity.
Yeah, like they were waiting to prey on people there.
Listen.
But you know, we're thankful, but it's also a reminder that we need to be very careful and vigilant when we're on the road.
Especially now.
Yes, and especially when it comes on to our phones, we can get so distracted by our phones that we don't see what's happening around us. Even right in front of us, we don't see. I have been driving, especially in Mandeville, and people on them phone and
Even
walking
while driving.
straight into the car.
Even while driving.
Even while driving. It can be such a huge distraction, and truthfully, it only takes a moment for something to happen. So, you know, we just want to use this opportunity to just encourage you all to be vigilant while you're on the roads, be careful. Don't give your attention to anything else while you're out in the public, because anything can happen and some things can be avoided. If Brian wasn't quick enough in that moment, things could have been different, but I'm thankful that it wasn't, because it would have blamed me. Even though him still blame me, like Sammy did beg him for come.
Run.
Yeah, but yeah, we're thankful, and we just want to remind you and encourage you to continue to be vigilant.
And little Mose, if it wasn't for God and my wits, we wouldn't have stuff from the cuffs. She wouldn't have good man. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Little Mose, she lose.
Whatever.
Good man.
God wouldn't let that happen. Yeah. He knew we needed him in 2022. Well, thank you. Alright guys, thank you so very much for watching. We'll have another video hopefully soon. So make sure that if you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, the bell, turn on your notifications, and of course follow us on all other social media platforms. So happy to have you as part of the Cufflinks family. We'll see you soon.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had a bad day and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things